That is gnarly.
What is CTS? Nice.
Yeah, I was looking at the ARM one for mine.
No,
That's
CTS right there.
it's like $500. E90 M3, another car on the dream car list. It's an R33 right there, and I just didn't even notice it.
I'm gonna get it.
Go for it. This is goals right here. I love these things. All right, guys, so I'm fighting the rain a little bit. Welcome back to the channel. Everyone's having a good day. Today we are with my Mark 7 GTI because I'm gonna give you guys kind of the roadmap for what's next for this car and what we're doing. You can probably already get a hint of what we're doing with the hood being up. But yeah, this is my 2017 Volkswagen GTI, as you guys have come to know on this channel. And this car has been through quite a bit lately. I mean, we've done coilovers this year. This year has been a huge year of upgrades with this car. We did coilovers this year. We did the brake upgrade, I think, this year as well. I think that was something we did this year. We did sway bar. We did a catback exhaust. I mean, we've done a ton of work to this car this year in terms of upgrades that I didn't have last year. And I'm really excited about that. It's been a huge year of improvement on this car. And we're entering what I'd like to say is the final stretch for performance. Now, this car's gonna get some visual upgrades this year. Stuff I've been kind of putting in the back, you know, front lip, a new front lip. Probably do a splitter of some sort instead, side skirts, rear diffuser, and a wing extension or something of that nature. I haven't decided yet. But for now, I'm wanting to get the performance stuff out of the way so I can enjoy the car at what'll be its best for the rest of its days. I've been saving up for a pretty huge project on that because what I want to do is rather costly. So I guess without beating around the bush too much more anymore, pardon the dirty engine bay. I daily drive this car, so it gets dirty. We're gonna be taking out this little IS-20 in the back here and replacing it with a TTE 475 hybrid turbo from the Turbo Engineers. Now, the reason I chose this turbo over something like a Unique UT Vortex is, one, because of the fact that, you know, it's only $100 more expensive. I've been watching TTE in the B9, S4, and S5 world. It's kind of a car I have a lot of interest in, possibly to join this car in the fleet later in my life. Once this thing's paid off and I can afford to get another car. That'll probably be one of the first choices I have in terms of a newer car. Obviously intend on getting a project car in the future to go with this car before then, but in the meantime, I've just been watching the B9 stuff. Obviously Michael has a B8 S5 and it made me really fall in love with the S4 and S5, but more specifically the B9 for me. I just prefer turbos. Sorry, Michael. I love his supercharged motor, but turbos are just, I just love turbo motors. But anyway, I've been watching TTE dominate in the B9 world. I've seen them put some work in the RS3 world as well, the Daza stuff. So I was like, why not give them a try on the 2 liters and see what they can do? And unfortunately, they're not as popular in the 2-liter world. I haven't seen too many videos of them. I saw a Seat, I think it was an Ibiza Cupra, or just an Ibiza or Leon, one of the two. I'm not familiar enough with Seat to be able to tell which one off the top of my head, but it had a TTE 475 and it made some steam. I'm going to be doing an ARM front mount intercooler in this car as well. I chose ARM because it seems to be just kind of the go-to intercooler. After, you know, posting around the forums and stuff, everyone said go ARM if you're going to go front mount, and I chose to go front mount simply due to the fact of simplicity. I don't have to drill in the crash bar with the ARM, unlike a lot of the other front mounts. I don't have to do direct fit, so I don't have to split the, you know, triple cooler thing going on in there, and just makes my job easier. I'd rather have a shorter project that will accomplish similar things. Obviously, I know the direct fit may cool better than the front mount, but the ARM, from what I hear, is incredible, and I think it'll go great. And then I'm obviously going to be doing new spark plugs on this car, going one more step colder, and switching to non-projected tips. So this car's got projected tip NGKs in it right now, not RS7 plugs. I know that's a hot topic. They're not RS7 plugs. I'm going to swap those over to some Denso non-projected tips. The reason, because NGKs, if you can find them, are very expensive, and I'd rather save the money and get, you know, spark plugs that people seem to think are better than the NGKs. So why not give them a try? I love Denso. They're a Toyota OEM to my understanding. So, I mean, they're good stuff, and I think I will be willing to give them a shot. And then from there, the car will get custom tuned by EQT. I'm going to leave stock fueling for now just to start. I know that's a hot take, but I want to do something simple just to get the car going. And if fueling becomes an issue, I'll go ahead and cop the high pressure pump. Probably do the 034 one because I really like 034 as well. I know that they had to redo their whole entire batch recently because their first run wasn't ideal in terms of quality control, but they've said they've got it fixed. I trust 034. I'll give them a shot. I'd rather do that than deal with Autotech internals. It just doesn't look like a fun time to me. I'd rather just get a full-in-one already assembled pump, so I just pop the old one off, pop the new one in, and call it a day. I'm probably going to wind up doing the coil grounding kit as well at a later point, because I just don't like the factory coil grounding system. The little black wires with the really tiny little connectors on them drives me nuts. I'm so scared of breaking them. I'd rather have the coil grounding kit from EQT on this car, just to save some hassle whenever I do change out plugs. And possibly around that same time, I'll probably just buy the bundle they sell and just get new coil packs. I already had the red top RS3 coil packs. They were junk. I took them off the car and popped my OEM ones back in, and it's been fine. But yeah, so the main goal of the car is we're not going to be turning it up too high. I don't intend for this car to even make 400 wheel horsepower. I'm shooting for about 385. I know that's a hot take, and people are probably going to be upset over that I'm not wanting to, you know, be the next 500 horsepower hybrid GTI. And that's just because this car was mostly meant for being a daily driver that's fun, it's practical, but can have some steam. And that's kind of the goal, is to do that. And mostly for cornering, as you guys can tell by my strut tie-in bar, the coilover setup, the caster in this car is really aggressive, the sway bar, all that kind of stuff. This car is set up for corners, not for going fast in a straight line. So I don't want to have a car that's only purpose is going fast in a straight line. I want to have a car that I can take corners with really well, and I think that having a 500 horsepower GTI is just going to be pointless for that. If I had a Golf R or an S3 or even an A3 Quattro, completely different story. But for me, I would rather have, you know, usable power than, you know, something that is just astronomically fast. That's what I want another car for. I want that B9 in the future. That's probably what it'll be like. I'll probably do a TT810 S5 or something like that in the future and go nuts then. I'll have a stupid fast car that I can take to the drag strip and demolish. But this car is mainly meant for being long-term reliability, plenty of fun, and take corners. And that's why I'm not going to have this car tuned super aggressively, and that's actually why I'm staying stock fueling. Save some money and force the tuners to keep it turned down low, because I don't want to make a ton of power. Haven't figured out everything yet. I'm going to be doing live tuning just to kind of jump the queue, because I want to get this done rather sooner rather than later. Haven't ordered anything yet. I'm probably going to be doing that next month, just because of money. It's a very expensive project. I mean, it's going to cost well over $3,500 to do, from turbo, intercooler, tuning, the whole nine, and that's not even including if I can secure time at a dyno facility, which is what I intend to do. And that's not including if I decide to go ahead and get the high pressure pump done, if I decide to somehow get MPI before then or something like that, which I don't intend on doing MPI right away. That might be something I do down the road though. I need to get my DSG surface done as well. That's a different story for a different time. But that's kind of where we're at with this car. It's just kind of getting that done. And then from there, we're going to go back to focusing on aesthetics. I've debated doing the Club Sport bumper on this car. I haven't decided just yet. Probably just do a front splitter on this one to start off with. Then we're going to do side skirts, rear diffuser, and a wing extension. Just kind of get this car looking really good. And just kind of complete it, you know. And then from there, I'm going to be turning my focus into, you know, obviously life going forward. I plan on having my own place in the next year and a half. Hopefully by this time next year, I'll be moved out, but I don't know for sure. And possibly having a project car of sorts as well. I fully intend on getting a VR6 car. I'm going to make that clear. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and this kind of roadmap for the future of this car. I know these videos kind of get a lot of hate on my channel, but I haven't uploaded in a while, and I think I should give you guys a reason why, you know, videos on this car have slowed down to pretty much a halt out of nowhere. We are going to be resuming stuff pretty soon. Mostly going to be part unboxings until next month. You know, August. My plan is to have this done by the first week of August. You know, tuned on the dyno and ready to rip before my birthday. That'd be a good 24th birthday gift for me to have this car cranked up to what'll be its final power, unless I just lose my mind. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content coming soon on the channel. Go follow my social medias and all that stuff, which will be in the outro you're about to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.